Welcome back to What's Cooking at HEPL. Today we are going to make a fresh ginger and molasses cake from Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat by Samin Nosrat. And it's really a spicy cake with a full cup of ginger. So let's get started. So we have preheated the oven to 350 degrees. We've greased 2 cake pans and lined them with parchment paper and sprinkled them with flour, knocking off the excess flour. Then I peeled and sliced 1 cup of ginger. I know that sounds like a lot of ginger, but it's worth it, believe me. And then we are going to take our 1 cup of ginger and 1 cup of sugar and mix them in a blender until they're completely blended and creamy. So you just want to blend it until it's smooth and creamy, approximately 4 minutes according to the cookbook. So now I'm just going to add the mix of the ginger and the sugar into a bowl, into a medium bowl. We'll add 1 cup oil. It's a neutral oil and I use canola oil. And then we'll use 1 cup of molasses. And then we'll whisk it together. Okay, I have 2½ cups flour in this bowl. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon ground sugar, and 1/2 teaspoon cloves. In this container, I have a 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, 2 teaspoons kosher salt, and 1 teaspoon baking powder. So I'll add that. And then I'm just going to whisk it together. So now I'm going to mix 1 cup of boiling water into the molasses, oil, ginger sugar mixture. I'm just going to mix that together until it's evenly combined. Now I'm going to form a little well in our flour mixture and then add the molasses mixture. Now I'm going to add 2 room temperature eggs. And whisk those together. Starting to look smooth, and it is very liquidy. That is the way, that is the correct texture for it. So let's stop here and then we'll put it in the pans. And now we want to just drop it about 3 inches just to get all the air bubbles out. And then we're going to put it in the oven for 38 to 40 minutes. So these are fresh out of the oven. We're just going to check and make sure that it's done. It looks like it's done perfectly. And we'll let these cool. And then we are going to make some fresh whipped cream and then we'll put it all together. I've chilled the bowl and the whip in the freezer for about an hour, but 20 minutes is fine. So I'm going to take 1 cup of heavy cream and add that to the bowl. I'm gonna add just a little bit more. Okay. Then I have 1½ teaspoon sugar. I'll just add that. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're then going to whip it on a slow speed. Oh, but first we have to plug it in. Okay. And then we'll just whip it on a low speed. So our whipped cream, our scented cream with vanilla is done. You can see we have nice soft peaks now. So I think it's ready to go on our cake. Okay, so we are going to take about 1 cup of the scented cream and spread it on the cake. The cake is cooled and it came out of the pan. Great. So just spread that around. Just a little more. Okay, now I'm going to take the second layer, and I'm hoping this will come out of the pan just as well as the first layer did. And it did. I'm gonna grab the parchment paper. And we'll add another layer of the whipped cream on the top. And then you can chill this for up to 2 hours before serving. I think this is probably best fresh. And there it is, the ginger molasses cake with vanilla whipped cream from Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat.